Hey everyone, it's Monica and welcome back to Taylor-Made Cards for You. Well, today I'm going to attempt to catch up on the full deck challenge, and honestly I am way behind. I am on day 11, which is black and white, so I thought this would be a really easy one to get completed, so I thought I would just do a quick video while I walk through my process creating day 11 with my black and white theme. So as you can see, I've already got several items here that would work perfectly, and black and white really was very easy for me. I think it probably was the easiest one next to the vintage brown. So I've got some tissue paper, I've got some washi tape here, I've got some remnant rubs, I've got a paper doll, and then I have some ephemera pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of jump right in and get us started. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and cover this portion here, and I thought I would do that initially with with tissue paper, but then I decided to go ahead and do it with washi tape. And this is perfect. This is black and white, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of do my best here to line it up and cover it. And then I'm going to use a straight edge here to try to get as clean of a cut as possible. There we go. All right, it's a little bit wonky, but that's okay because I'm going to be covering this up. Now, I'm not too concerned about this here because I'm going to use my paper doll and she'll cover that nicely. So this, like I said, is going to be a very easy one. I can easily add some tissue paper if I wanted to, and I haven't decided that yet. Initially I was going to use the tissue paper in the middle, but then I had the idea of the washi tape. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start placing some of my images. And ordinarily I probably wouldn't use the full image, but I'm okay with doing that. I can do layers. So there's that, and then I know I want to have this one go off the side a little bit. So let's go ahead and get that done. And these ephemera pieces are all from Tim Holtz. I just kind of looked through my stash and grabbed just several black and white ones that I thought would work perfectly. That, and then I had a postage stamp here also. Let's see, I may or may not use that because my paper doll is going to do most of the work for me. Yeah. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some of my remnant rubs. These were remnant rubs that have been kind of laying all over my desk. Some of them have kind of tore off a bit already, but I'm just going to go ahead and use these up so they don't have to continue sitting on my desk. There's that one, and then I'm kind of leaving the little girl here just so I get an idea of what's gonna get covered. Okay, and let's see what else I have here. I think I can go ahead and use maybe this here. So let's go ahead and put maybe a little bit more towards the edge. If it hasn't stuck. Oh. Sometimes these little guys stick the minute you put them down, and if they do, that's where it's going to go. So let's go ahead and put that permanent. Looks good to me. And then we have some empty places here, but let's go ahead and try to place her. And what I love about using the wet glue is I can move it around and kind of place it exactly where I want it. So that works out great. Now I still have some places here that I can fill in. So let's go ahead and use this. Well, this is one, like I said, some of the numbers have already started to come off. But that's okay because I'm just using it as not necessarily a focal piece, but just a fill-in, something that will fill in blank space. So I even have the number 51 that kind of did not stick. So we'll stick that, I don't know, right here. Why not, right? And then finally, I've got some spots here. Let's see if maybe I can grab this 1913 number and place it maybe down here. Let's give it a try. That looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my stylus here to get the numbers to stick. And I can trim this down and use the other half for another day. And there it is, perfect. It's a perfect black and white card to meet the theme for day 11 of the Full Deck Challenge. So I will hopefully be back in a few days to catch up on my next ones, because I have, I think, 4 more days I've got to catch up on. But at least we've got day number 11 completed, and this is the black and white theme. All right, thanks for stopping by.